Alright, so after a very long and arduous process of trying to, I really need to reset up. Like, I might spend tomorrow figuring out how to rework my my game setup station over here, because this is a nightmare. This just looks awful. Anyway, whoops, hello. We're playing Resident Evil 4, and it's goddammit one of the best fucking games I've ever played that makes me want to poop my pants. Where am I going?
I'd say that way.
I don't know if we can go that way. I guess we want to go this way. Is that where we want to go? Can we go other ways? Do I want to go other ways? I don't know if I want to go other ways. Do I want to go across here? No? Why don't I want to go across here? Yes, I'm looking at the map again. So, some weird shit happened to me today. You know what? No, like we're so some weird shit happened to me today. Oh yeah, this is the rail car, the rail shooter section of the game that nobody asked for. So, oh, is my audio good? After, you know, the bullshit we went through earlier.
You're a little peaky, but that could just be me.
Hold on, everybody. USB cable for this microphone, because it's not the best, and I noticed that it didn't sound as good as it should probably a year ago, and I didn't. I still never went out of my way to get a better USB cord. Mostly because I don't know exactly what kind of USB cord this microphone needs. So, I don't know what we might not have talked about last time we were here. Do I have all the pieces? I don't, so let's not bother. Where are we going?
I mean, I already know that people are going to be really confused when they find out, like, when you're talking about a Friday video and it's going to be a Monday video.
Man, yeah, that threw me off. Because I don't know how we managed to do that. Like, I have
either.
no idea how we managed to record 6 episodes that night. So this is a Tuesday video.
Yep.
I don't know where we are. Oh. I don't want to be out here. Scary out here. I don't want to be out here. If I don't need to be.
What constitutes not needing to be?
Oh, I can't go the way I need to go. I need to go through that door. I didn't say anything. I didn't. No, I didn't. Nothing. Did y'all hear me? I guess it heard me say I was lost. And it was like, well, shit, we can fix that. Oh, so we can't combine? Alright, well. I don't know how to get to where I want to go. So I need to get through here to get somewhere. I don't know where I'm going, man.
I vaguely remember that being an issue last time you were playing.
No, I was straight last time. I think what happened last time is like, because I know what I need is like these 3 pieces of this door, like the 3 keys to this door. I have 2 of the 3. I don't know where the 3rd one is. So could you look up? I guess it's not Griffin, but the Chimera key in the castle. Like where do you go after you're on the rail car? I think the answer was I left too soon. Like, I think I was supposed to probably like get down on it. Cause yeah, I got lost. Because like so far the game always has like a red dot saying get your ass here, and you just get your ass to the red dot. But in this,
The Chimera ornaments.
yeah, which I might have figured it out. Like I might have at least figured out where I need to go.
The first one is in the room after the red zealot.
Never mind.
Zealot.
Never mind.
Red zealot. Okay.
Ashley, you coming? Am I just gonna leave her there? I guess we leaving Ashley.
Who needs her?
Yeah, so that's where the next one is. So is it just a, oh no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't do this at all. Leon. Well, I say, Leon, you're gonna get set on fire. Leon, like, you saw, Leon, you saw what was about to happen. Leon! Like, when I pressed,
so sure.
when I pressed the A button, like, when I pressed any button, your stupid ass should have been like, alright, fuck it, fire's coming. Like, I shouldn't have, oh, you're gonna die, Leon. Like, you're gonna super die. And, like, I'm not giving you herbs. You haven't earned, Leon! He's not getting herbs, y'all.
Very upset.
Like, he's not getting herbs. You deserve to die. You deserve death here. I'm not healing you. Like the game character should have some sense of reality of, like, hey, like, I know he didn't press the contextual button that like was asked of him, but if I don't fucking, you know, do something, I'm gonna get set on fire. So I'm gonna just move now. Alright. Oh, I was supposed to do that? I mean, common sense might say, yeah, duh.
You never went into detail about what exactly happened to you today.
What happened to me today was I was in a chat room on Kick, which is like, don't do that. Like, just don't go into any chat room on Kick. They're all bad. And the subject of genders came up, and I made the mistake of having an opinion, because it was a chat room. It was a group. It was a room chat room. It was a fucking group, like, specifically to share porn, because, like, you know. Oh, hey, dudes! Whoa, I did not see y'all down there. That'll work. I mean, any of them will work. So, what ended up happening was, apparently somebody in the group believe. I don't believe in gender. I think gender binary is dumb. Specifically, I believe that if you believe in gender binary, you're dumb. And what I mean by that is, if you're a person who says that they don't subscribe to gender, like the binary gender that they're supposed to be, my personal opinion on that is simply, you agree that gender binary is a thing. Like, you agree that it's a thing, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to, you know, say that you don't agree with it, or that you believe in something else. Like that, oh, I'm not that, I'm this. So, like, yeah, you are a firm believer that boys should act like boys. Ooh, shoot. Leon. Oh, Leon! I ain't even see the other dude. He got a swingy chain. And basically that's what I said. I was like, yeah, if you, like, there shouldn't have to be, it shouldn't have to be a thing. Like should just be boys, and girls should just be girls. What you like shouldn't define you. It's like if you're a boy who likes kissing boys, I don't. God bless it. Are y'all gonna keep coming? Cause I ain't got enough wet naps. So this person got like super offended. They were like, you know, if somebody who believes in this and yada 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 yada. Long story short, I was told that I was a woman because it all started with me not being that somebody in the group asking me what my gender was, and I was like, I'd rather not disclose. And they were like, it's okay if you don't want to tell us. Like, no, I was like, yeah, of course it's okay because you didn't have a lot of other options. And I explained like the reason I don't want to tell is simply because people change when they figure out what your gender is. Like, how the fuck? No, he didn't. What the fuck? How do I get past this? Because I can't shoot him. Oh. If this isn't what I do, like I'm genuinely confused because one, they're highlighted, and two, I don't have a clue as to like how else. I went over there and got burned for nothing. Live and learn, learn and live. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to tell like what my gender is simply because like if I'm a dude, like, you know, who fucking cares about what I have to say at that point? Because, you know, that's how these groups are. It's like they're usually filled with cucks, and that group was no different. Because I was already saying some stuff. Because one girl in the group was kind of getting hounded by the guys because at the moment at the time she was the only active female member, and the dudes in there were just salivating over her, and I was just grossed out by like oh shit. Damn it! That glitched. Like I was just grossed out by the display, and personally, and like I'm pretty sure she shared a picture because you know what? Y'all my family. It was a piss group. It was a group on Kick for people who have a pee fetish. And the girl supposedly was, you know, she instead of just accepting that this is what the group is and being a part of the group, what she chose to do instead was to constantly talk about how bad she had to pee and how she was drinking more fluids and blah 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 blah. To which I've never been a fan of teases. Like I don't mind a tease if it's leading up to like, you know, something. But if all you're doing is teasing, go fuck yourself. So what ended up happening was like I was already like aware that like I feel like this lady's on some bullshit, or this supposed lady's on some bullshit. And it could have been a dude for all I fucking know. So me and her she started asking me like, hey, I'd like to ask if you don't mind, like, what's your gender, like who, like, da 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 da. And she was like, I think you're a guy, and I was like, okay. I was like, I didn't ask her why she thought that. She was just like, yeah, I think you're a dude. And then, like, she's like, if I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna say that you're in your like 20s, and like you're either a dad. She said I was a dad, which I thought was kind of funny. Or like you're just somebody who's bored with life. And I feel like she was saying that because I know she felt like I was calling her out on her bullshit. And I was. I mean, I wasn't doing it directly, but I was. Which people don't like, so don't do that. Why can I come up here? What is here? Is there something here? Is there something
I don't know.
Shit, that scared me. I'm gonna let this run a little long simply because the early part of the video was just me being stuck. So that's how like the whole thing just kind of like came about. It was just me, like her was like she was trying to define like who I was, and I was like, like I hear what you're saying, but for all you know, like I could easily just be a female who was raised around a lot of dudes and a lot of really strong female role models. Like maybe I just don't take shit from people. Maybe that's who I am. Maybe I'm just not for people's garbage. And I was like letting people know, like I have like a sixth sense for bullshit. I can tell when somebody's lying, and I can tell when people are lying. I can tell when people are fake. Mostly because most people aren't trying to fool you outright. Most people are not trying to fool you outright. Most people are just trying to fool you for the moment, because it's usually something they need from you, and if they can get it, like there's no real reason for them to continue talking to you or trying to fool you. So, like, yeah, I feel like I'm pretty good at judging when somebody's like an ass person or a garbage human, but it's for that reason. It's not like a really like powerful trait, like a skill that I have. It's just something, right? And so the girl, because I'm assuming she was a girl, she very much could have been a dude who decided he should have had a vagina when he was born. Where in the fuck am I? Like, he could have like very much. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Like, I am relatively sure this person just feels like they should have been born with a vagina, and like they have penis envy or whatever the fuck. And they went out. They booted me from the group first and foremost. They booted me from the group. And then they told me, like, they messaged me. They messaged me. You hear me? They messaged me privately. And yada yada. I mean, they just kind of went on about how, like, they felt like they were right to do so. And they told me I was a girl who needs to stop, like, being a self-hating yada yada yada. Like, just learn to accept, like, basically, they were sure I was a woman who hated being a woman.
Alright.
Now, I don't know if anybody listening to this knows that they were wrong. They were wrong. As you may have heard, Louise Sarah has been disposed of by Lord Sadler. The sample is back where it belongs. I had hoped that the whole matter could be resolved without troubling the Lord. However, as long as the sample is safe, we can all rejoice, for our time is nearly at hand. Now that the sample is back in our safe hands, it'll be... Is this a fucking Christmas letter? Like, it'll be a bit more difficult for that troublesome woman to get it. In light of all this, it's unfortunate that Sarah had to go. Like us, he would have had a bright future if only he had shown more faith in our beliefs. They're your beliefs, not his. As for the two Americans, the Lord has left that matter in our hands. We must not disappoint the Lord. Tell me about it. We shall capture Ashley and take... Y'all catch that? And take her to the Lord and dispose of the American agent. Oh no, they're trying to dispose of me. What the heck? So, yeah, so to fucking almost press the share button. That would have ruined the episode. It wouldn't have, but anyway. Like, yeah, so she continued to message me. And then, like, she ended up adding me to these, a different group. And you would say I'm, like, self-righteous, right?
I suppose so, yeah.
So, I don't know if this bitch was self-righteous. But a part of me was just like, why won't you let it go? Like, why won't you stop fucking, you know, why do you need to continuously message me? Like, why do you need to talk to me? Like, do you need my validation this badly to where you have to constantly keep talking to me? And she was like, I'll leave you alone. She was like, I'll leave you alone if you just, like, come back to the group, like, to the specific group, and just don't leave. And I was like, I can just block you. Like, I don't have to fucking, like, I don't, like... And, like, when I got into the group, like, I was like, why am I here? Like, she was like, just take a guess at what this group is. And I was like, no. Tell me what it is. And like, it seems like nobody there, I guess ultimately like what the group might have been was just a group she put together of people she deems to be assholes. And she like wants them all to just be assholes together. And man, you know what? If I was an ugly woman like she, I'd probably be pissy too. But like I still like I haven't like, and I don't have to fucking justify who I am. This woman, this thing, this creature, this abomination, this homunculus. Like I don't have to tell her like, no, I'm a dude. And I told her more than she deserved to know. And she was like, no, none of that's true. Like like you just need to accept that you have, like you are a woman. You need to. Like, it's like, I'm not. There is a towel with just slathered in semen that proves this fact that I am not a woman. And I was like, at the end of the day, like, what do you want? You see my because I was like, do you want to see my dick? If you just want to see my dick, just ask to see my dick. I'm gonna tell you no, but I'd rather you just ask straight up than to like constantly like go back and forth. I don't know why, like, cause like you asked me a while ago, why do I put myself in these positions to be in these positions?
Yeah.
Like to be in these situations, and I don't know. Like I really, super truly don't know why I do this to myself. I could have kept playing the game, but I wouldn't have been able to get like the story out properly if I kept playing. So to that lady and her name on her screen name, not her account name, but her screen name on Kick was Sell by Date, SEL-by-date. I don't know what it represented. Lord knows I don't fucking care. If for whatever reason you come across this video, which I don't know what I'll name it, I'll probably just call it I'm Not a Woman, or I Am a Woman. I'm Every Woman is probably going to be the name of the video. Like I'm not a chick. Like if you think this voice is like, well, you just took hormones at that point, because I was like, at this point you just want to be right. Like she wants to be right. There's like, it doesn't matter. Like if I prove to her like I'm a guy, she'd be like, yeah, but you probably just really wish that you were a woman or some shit. I was like, oh, you know, like it's, so that's like one of the reasons I'm not trying to justify any of the shit. I'm not trying to give her the satisfaction of like knowing that she was like, she won't accept that she was wrong. And honestly, I don't care. Like I was at first, because she tried to psychoanalyze me, because she was like, when you really need to feel like you need to prove a point, like you really kind of like you really like have these long, elaborate statements, but like when like I'm calling you out on something that I know I'm right about, you have like these monosyllabic words. And it's usually when she says something about me that was like massively wrong, I just say nope or wrong, because you know she was wrong. And like it was like the shitty thing is I found myself I find myself trying not to sound like a moron. I try not to sound mildly elegant, like just to prove like I'm not just this health-hating Jew or some like pious bullshit like that. I was like, no, that's not what it is. I simply believe like, and I stand by this, like we would not have things like gender fluidity or like non-gender binary or cisgendered anything if people just minded their own business. If you didn't make it if you didn't make where somebody else put their genitals your problem, we wouldn't need that shit. Like that's the point. That's all I feel. Like, you know what I mean? Like racism wouldn't exist if people didn't feel like they were above somebody else. Like homophobia, like homophobic bullshit, like is the reason we have like we have to have gender binaries. Like you're a boy and you don't play with like boy toys or you don't do boyish things, so you're not really a boy. Yeah, that's dumb. I have a dick and balls. I'm a boy. I'm a boy who wears pink and likes fluffy animals, like instead of like hardcore like gaming. Like I like to play visual novels rather than, you know, first person shooters. Like you're still a guy. You're a guy. Like, are you a man's man? I don't know. That sounds gay as shit to me. Like, I'm a ladies' man. I'm a ladies' man. I'm not a man's man. Like, I am me. Like, when she asked me what I was like, I'm a mistake. Because I'm not quite masculine enough to be a man, but I'm... but I'm too masculine to be a woman.
I feel like this is going on...
Yeah, it's over.
Longer than...
Just know, like, people like her, it, he, whatever the fuck, like, they are the problem with the with the LGBTQ community, which is why I'll still say faggot, because I explained like it just is. I'll say faggot. The minute I see like LGBTQ adding like word like the names of like races to that long list of fucking individual letters, I'll probably stop saying faggot. But until then, they ain't riding for us. I ain't riding for them. Fuck y'all. I was like, come with me. Right, we can roll together until like it's equality, not equality for your fucking sexes, equality for everything. Like, God damn it, like PC master race shouldn't be a thing either. Fuck it, we out of here, please. But just know that